Hi folks, just for a bit of a change today, I was reading a book a little while ago called 101 Things to Do Before You Die. One of the things that said in the book was to create a painting good enough to hang on the wall. Whilst you may not have any great artistic ability, I'm not saying that I do either, but at least we can have a bash at it, and I can just show you how easy it can be. You can take your time with it. I'm going to try and rush through it. Okay, here goes. Jug of water, natural sponge, and wet the sponge. This is a watercolour technique, but I'm actually using acrylic paint today. Just take the excess off. Right, that's that bit. We've got a wet canvas paper. It's a canvas paper pad, cerulean blue. Straight out of the tube. Get our sponge again. A little dab on the sponge. And just whack it in any way you like. You can have cirrus clouds if you like today. That's the sky done. Now I want a beach. The sky's done, and I won't wet the canvas at the bottom, but I've got some brown already on a saucer. This is burnt umber. Just take a little dab of that, whack it across. This is a piece of masking tape, old masking tape I just stuck across there to give me a horizon. We'll just stick this in, again with the sponge, easy to do. You think that doesn't look very beachy, so a bit of yellow, again on the sponge, stick that in, mix it on the paper, take off the masking tape. Doesn't matter that it's run down, because at least it gives you an idea where the horizon should be. Now we're using the same blue, cerulean blue again. Put a bit more on my saucer, and some phthalo green. Just a small dab. Get back to the trusty sponge. Doesn't matter, it's already got some stuff on it. Mix it together. Put that in. Try and keep that level with the horizon. Mix that in. If you want to do a better job of it, you can take a brush, say a flat brush, follow your masking tape line. Okay, that'll do for that. Just rinse the brush out. Use a little fan brush and some titanium white. I'll stick that in my little saucer. Just load the brush both sides and sort of scoop the corners. Give the impression of waves kicking up. Then when you get a bit closer, you can do a line. So the surf coming in, just dab that in. Okay, that's that. Now using burnt umber again, a bit on the saucer. Let's have some land come across here. Also put some Payne's Grey. Put a blob of that on. Darken it up a bit. Let's go out over the water. We'll fill all that in. Give that a minute or two to dry. Meantime, we'll take a smaller brush from fibre. Number 6 brush, and again in the burnt umber, let's give an impression of some old seedy fences broken down. So we'll just do a pole there, and one a little bit thicker there, and one a bit thicker there, and one a bit thicker there. And we want to give it some idea that it's 3D, so I'll use a little bit of the titanium white because we're not being too fussy today. Let's say the light's coming on that side. Okay, a little bit more of the white and the Payne's Grey to give us a bit of a shadow, and you've only got to do a little line across like that just to give the impression that it's casting a shadow. Okay, let's say we'll have a little man on the beach, or just going with the same brush. Let's put him, say, here, and have a head and shoulders, and there's the legs. Maybe he's walking the dog, who knows. Now with this lot you can do what you like, just make it into some kind of, we've got yellow again, this is the lemon yellow. Let's just put a bit more on the saucer. See, you don't need anything fantastic, you don't have to have an easel, you could do this on a table. We've got an interesting sky up there, I'm not quite sure what's happening in it. Back to the sponge again, which is still damp. Take some of this while it's still thick, bung that on there, because the fact that the yellow is going onto a dark area makes it look greenish, so it's kind of vegetation-ish. And using a sponge it already helps give the impression that there's things, twigs and things sticking out. Then just to complete the effect, you can perhaps use a bit of brown, put a few, not that big, sticks and things coming out. You get the idea. That's more or less it. It's not much of a painting, but for a few minutes it just gives you an idea of how easy it is to do, and you don't have to have anything too fantastic to do it. Just use anything that you've got to hand. Old sponges, bath sponges. You can even use a scouring sponge that you use for washing up. It does the same job. That's it really. You can have a go yourself and see what you come up with. Okay, bye for now.